Montgomery College Television presents the signing ceremony for the Montgomery County Gondar Sister Cities Partnership.
Your Excellency, Mr. Getinet Amare, the Deputy Mayor of Gondar City Administration, Your Excellency, Mr. Isiah Leggett, County Executive of Montgomery County, Maryland, America, Your Excellency, members of the delegates from Montgomery County, invited guests, community representatives, patriots, and others, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for giving your time to be here and to be part of this historical ceremony on the signing agreement of Gondar Montgomery County Sister City relationship. It's so historical, it's so marvelous. We are happy at this moment to be with you and to be with respected guests. Thank you very much.
Good evening, County Executive, Mr. Mayor, and all the distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, today is a great day in Gondar, as the delegation who have come from Montgomery County is happy to be here. And as you see, everyone who came because they wanted to be here. And so this is a great sister city relationship. And as we go along, you will hear in terms of how we came about to select Gondar as the sister city. But I think all of us would agree that this was the right choice, and Gondar is the right place. And more importantly, I think the signing ceremony taking place today at Mescal is also a historic moment as well. So again, on behalf of the delegation, who we will introduce, I want to thank Ayano, Mr. Mayor, for the, I wanted to say warm welcome, but I believe it's more than warm. It was a great welcome. All of us feel at home. Some people don't even want to go back, but I told them I promised to take them back. So thank you so much for your hospitality, and as I say, we look forward to this great historic relationship. Thank you.
የተከበሩ አቶ ጌትነት አማረ የጎንደር ከተማ አስተዳደር ምክትል ከንቲባ፣ የተከበሩ ሚስተር ኢሲah ሌጌት የሞንጎመሪ ካውንቲ ኤግዚኪዩቲቭ፣ የተከበራችሁ ልኡካን፣ ጥሪውን አክብራችሁ የተገኛችሁ እንግዶቻችን እንኳን ደህና መጣችሁ። ከሁሉም በላይ ጎንደርን ስንመርጥ ነው የሚለው ዳንኤል፣ ጎንደርን ስንመርጥ ትክክለኛ ምርጫ ነበር ማለት ነው። ምክንያቱም ጎንደር ሲመረጥ ከፍተኛ ዘመቻ ተካሂዷል በዛ ሀገር፣ ሌሎች ከተሞች ተወዳዳሪዎች ነበሩና መጨረሻ ላይ ጎንደር እንድታሸንፍ ሚዛኑ ወደ ጎንደር ሲያደፋና ሲወሰን ዳንኤል የሚለኝ ትክክለኛ ምርጫ ነበር። በተለይም ደግሞ በዚህ በታላቅ ስነ ስርዓት በመታከሩት የመስቀል በዓል እንድንገኝ ስላደረጋችሁና ስላመቻቻችሁ በአጠቃላይ ስለምቾታችንና ስለ ሁሉም ነገር እጅግ በጣም እናመሰግናለን። እግዚአብሔር ይስጥልን።
So these are the guests that have traveled long and far away from Montgomery County to come not only to witness but to be a part of this historic moment. And I'm going to just call their name and they would lift up their hands. And some you will hear from later on. We are delighted that our college in Montgomery County, Montgomery College, the president there sent a delegation to come to witness the signing ceremony, but also to work with Gondar University. And leading that delegation is Dr. Beverly Walker-Griffea. Can you please lift your hand?
Yeah.
Okay. And, oh, okay.
ስማችሁን የምትጠሩ አሁን ዳንኤል እያስተዋወቀ ነው ያለው። ስለዚህ ስም እየተጠራ እጃቸውን የሚያወጡት ማንነታቸውን እያስተዋወቁ ስለሆነ የኛ ሰዎች በንቃት መከታተል ይጠበቅብናል። አመሰግናለሁ።
And part of the delegation from Montgomery College is Dr. Clement Solomon, Dr. Clement Solomon over there. Sure. Anika Isaac. Carmen Farmer, Donna Kennery, Dr. Alonzo Smith, Kelly Rubin, Katie Mount, Amy Gomier, Joseph Thompson, and Dr. Brian Baker. Now, the delegation that is accompanying the county executive, again, I say you hear from the county executive later on, but let me just go ahead and just let you know who they are. Our county executive, he's the one leading the entire delegation, our county executive, Isiah Leggett. And Mrs. Catherine Leggett, his wife. Reverend Tim Warner. Mr. Bruce Adams. Miss Peggy Adams, who is Bruce's wife. Mr. Rick Nelson. Miss Kim Watson. Mr. Roberto Rodriguez. Miss Beverly Henderson. Miss Marie Henderson. Reverend Kennedy Ojafi. Mr. Carl Patel. Ronnie Galvin. Patricia Stark. Ms. Chow Nguyen. Kelly Marlin. Mrs. Roberto Rodriguez. Dr. Rosetta Robinson. And Dr. Sanders. There you go. And we also have Dr. J. Hamilton. And then we have Demeke. And Tutashos. Mr. Bill William Nels. And Mr. Solomon Ayala. All right. Maria. And of course, I have to save the best for the last. Mr. Yassin is a special individual. So I know I'm not missing anyone. So again, as you see, it is really important. It is important to people of Montgomery County, and that's why all the individuals I've just called have joined us for this historic day. So again, can we all please thank them for the journey, thank them for the time and the resources that they've put together to come to witness this event today. So thank you so much, everyone.
እሺ ስለዚህ ሁላችሁም እየተነሳችሁ ፈጠን እያላችሁ ጠራለሁ። የተከበሩ አቶ ጌትነት አማረ ራስዎን እንዲያስተዋውቁ ጋብዛለሁ።
Okay, thank you. My name is Getinet Amare, Deputy Mayor of Gondar City. My name is Ethiopia, the public relation of the mayor.
My name is Ramabaz, the consultant of Mary.
My name is Nagamakon, Government Communication Officer.
Okay. Any department?
I'm a listener from Trade and Transport Officer.
Okay. What to help that?
My name is Tarafamenyo, head of Civil Servant Office. My name is Gannath Asras, Mayor Head Office.
My name is Kubaye, Head of Health Office.
Agriculture, city services, yeah.
My name is Asfare, agricultural officer.
My name is Asma Mochani, municipality vice manager.
Sorry.
My name is Amare. I'm the city council of House Center.
Okay. Respected justice from science, dear Professor Mengesha Admassu, Gondar University President
Yeah, my name is Isiah. I'm also from the University of Gondar, professor of epidemiology. I have also another responsibility in the sister city. I'm the chairman of Gondar Sister City Association.
Okay, Ismail Ahmed, Chambers, Commerce of Chambers President.
Sister cities, brother of Bangladesh.
Okay. Sorry. Revenue Office Manager.
Labor and Social Affairs Head.
Department Head. Who else from okay?
Okay, William Manna, Secretary General of Chamber of Commerce and Association.
I'm Kasham, executive committee member.
Okay, Sister City.
I'm Isiah, executive secretary, Sister City member.
Excellent.
I'm under new Sister City executive member.
Good. Who else? Oh, from the Patricks.
Agamara Dolagere, Tavis Mahavar Kitaman. Agamara is chairman of the
Patriots.
Vice chairman of the sister city.
Excellent.
One more.
Okay, one more.
We have a local friend. Will you stand and say hi? She's our friend.
Here is the program or the tentative schedule for this ceremony. First, there is the cultural music, instrumental cultural music. Second, a speech from the mayor, Mr. Isiah, and respected guests or signers. And then cultural music will be presented. Fifth, signing agreement between the two sister cities and the partners will be held. And this is a program. Thank you. I have a breaking news. A respected guest from Corvallis, Oregon, has arrived just 2 days ago. I met him this day. I'm sorry for that. I can apologize. I would have given the opportunity to introduce himself. Now, Dr. Dan, please. Thank you very much, Dr. Dan, the Corvallis Gondar Sister Cities Association President. Okay, according to our program, the next step is the speech. So I will directly invite Ato Getinet Amare for addressing his message on this historical and significant effort throughout the sister city relationship. Thank you.
His Excellency Mr. Isiah Leggett, County Executive, Montgomery County, Maryland, United States of America. His Excellency Professor Mengesha Admassu, President of the University of Gondar. Your Excellency, delegates of the Montgomery County, high city officials, community representatives, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am too glad to express my deepest and heartfelt happiness to say you welcome in this special and historical occasion to be inaugurated with an official signing ceremony. Invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I am very happy to see you, all of you here in general, and delegated from Montgomery County in particular. I believe that our guests have a general information and knowledge about the city of Gondar. I said this because I heard that during the campaign for enabling Gondar to be the winner among the competitors, more had been said about the history, heritage, marvelous culture of the people, and all this and other assets may have contributed a lot to draw the attention of our sister city officials and be chosen as a winner. We are glad to say that Gondar has already got this golden opportunity to be the first sister city, Montgomery City County, not only in Ethiopia, but in Africa too.
Yeah.
Dear respected guests, on this occasion, I would like to give you some fundamental information about our city, Gondar. Currently, Gondar has an estimated population of about 300,000, and it is known for its moderate weather with an average temperature of 20 degrees Celsius and annual rainfall 1,172 milliliters. This glorious historical city of Gondar, encircled by hills covering an area of 5,560 hectares of land. The city is organized having one city council, 12 urban and 11 suburban local administrations. The major economic activities in the city are trade, manufacturing, service provision, urban agriculture, garment and textile trade, small scale and micro enterprises. In the social service sectors, our city has one government university and 3 colleges. In addition, it also has 11 private colleges. There are also 57 elementary and 11 secondary and finally 4 preparatory schools. At present, the city of Gondar is practically showing a good progress in the development of infrastructure, which in turn helps for the development of investment and tourism. I would also like to add some points of the fact Gondar has a good relationship and ties with other sister cities such as Corvallis, Oregon, America, Vincennes, France, and with 2 cities of Ethiopia, Mekelle and Awasa. Now the 4th sister city forming good relationship with Gondar is Montgomery County. I hope our relationship will strengthen and enhance to fulfill the required mutual interest and benefits of the people of the 2 cities. Hopefully, we will make the difference by strengthening our ties and relationship between us. We feel exceptionally happy and fortunate to be able to take part in this occasion. Long live our people and our friendship continue. Thank you so much.
I'm just going to go ahead and introduce our county executive, but let me just tell you a little bit about why this moment is such a special moment, not only for me, but for many who are in this delegation, but many more who were not able to come from Montgomery County. Our county executive is a is a huge visionary in terms of getting people the opportunity to make sure that they're able to not only express, but also that they're involved in a big way. The reason why I'm saying that is because when he came into office, he organized the community, and especially the African community. The African community has been doing things separately, so in many ways, there were not too much unity when it comes to the African community. But as a result of his vision, and not only that, but because of he kept his promise, that was the beginning for the African communities to come together. There's an African Affairs Advisory Group, and after establishing that advisory group, he appointed members to be a part of that advisory group. He supported that advisory group. He made sure that the necessary resources that the advisory group need were provided. Another thing that he did that, again, will forever remain in the hearts of not only my heart, but many Africans and many within Montgomery County is he is the first county executive to proclaim September as African Heritage Month in the entire nation of America. So that alone, when he did it in 2008, now has a ripple effect where there are now 36 jurisdictions, including the state of Maryland. But this year, our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., the mayor there also proclaimed September as African Heritage Month. So again, for some people, this may not mean anything. But for many of us, when you have a leader who recognizes your heritage, who recognizes your contribution, who brings you to a table to say, you know what, you are equal, come and sit with us and make sure we want to hear what you say. You are part of this county. That is something not only that will transform, or has transformed the African community. As a result, That's why we don't only have Ethiopians coming on this trip. In fact, all the 2 trips, we have other Africans and African Americans who have come to this trip. And again, it's such an important thing for the African community, for the African American community, for the Caribbean community, for the entire Black community, because we can indeed rely on his leadership, we can rely on his vision, and none of this would have taken place if our county executive had not taken the bold step to say, let us invite the African community to sit at the table. So please welcome and help me thank our county executive, Isiah Leggett.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, the members of your administration, the delegation from Montgomery County, Montgomery College, and all of our guests who are here. Thank you so very much for being at this wonderful, wonderful occasion, this historic occasion. Let me say just a few words about Montgomery County. We are quite unique in many ways. It is a county of nearly 1 million residents, and with citizens and residents from all over the world. It is one of the more affluent communities in America, with one of the best school systems in America. And so when you have all of that, it is really a competition among many communities around the world to partner with Montgomery County. When we looked at partnerships in sister cities, I made a bold decision that I will, in fact, have a sister city with at least one African-American country. And we formed an organization to properly review that and evaluate. We had competition from 9 African countries, 9. And throughout a 6-month process, Ethiopia, the city of Gondar, was selected. That speaks well for Gondar, for Ethiopia, and for Montgomery County. Daniel has given me a great deal of credit for my vision, but the vision that I expressed could not have happened without the bold leadership and the operational details of one person in particular. And I'd like for us to really recognize him, the driving force behind so much what brings us together in Montgomery County. That is the Director of the Office of Community Partnership, Bruce Adams. Please stand, please. This is really an exciting day. I think that Montgomery County has a great deal of fortune and luck with Gondar. About 15 minutes before this ceremony, I received word from Wall Street that Montgomery County had been reaffirmed as AAA bond rating on Wall Street. By all of the major rating agencies, Moody's, Fitch, Standard & Poor's. So that means that I'm going to have to come back over and over again, because if we get that kind of success, it means that we have good fortune here. Let me explain a little bit about what this sister city arrangement has been for us. This is the second sister city arrangement. Last year in July, we partnered with El Salvador, a rather small and in many ways an impoverished community, a district called Marathon. It was important for us to be a part of that because we have a very large El Salvadorian community in Montgomery County. But I want you to know that we have the fastest growing immigrant community in Montgomery County. That is among Ethiopians. The director of one of our community agencies informed me that in his small district alone, that in the last few months, there have been at least 10 restaurants that have been opened. Of the 10, 7 are Ethiopian restaurants in just one small community of Montgomery County, Maryland. We engage Ethiopians who are actively engaged in education, in the profession of medicine, in forms of art, entrepreneurs, in a variety of disciplines throughout our community. We welcome people from around the world. We especially welcome those of Ethiopian descent who made Montgomery County a home. And with this agreement, we will be able to forge even a better relationship. Now, there are some things that we've done in anticipation of this signing agreement. Members of our community, a small Ethiopian community, especially that portion of it, we started to fundraise in anticipation of this trip. They raised approximately $25,000 of things that they have contributed. And with some of the international agencies, we've been able to provide some things that are just a token of what we hope will be this long-term relationship. For example, they provided solar charges in April, approximately $14,000 of which for 200 solar charges that would go for this program today. First aid kits through the International Medical Corps, 400 kits that would go to health clinics into our schools here. We have a container that was donated that would be part of this with one of the international agencies that would have in its material, includes a value of 235,000 health kits, many of which, when we sign the MOU with them, will be distributed according to plans to support those here in Gondar. In addition, we provided and will have soon approximately 20 computers for one of our local elementary schools. We'll be working, for example, to help provide additional health materials to one of the clinics that we've identified as well. This is just the first step of many things that we hope to be able to accomplish over the years. The sister city relationship is not about simply signing a declaration today. It is about a long-term relationship, mutual respect, cooperation, and partnership that I hope will last in perpetuity. That's what this ceremony is about today. This is why we are here. This is why this is important. It is important for Montgomery County. It is important for all of our residents, especially our Ethiopian community. It is important for this community and for the city of Gondar. We appreciate and respect your cooperation with us. We are honored to sign this agreement, and I look forward to many, many years of mutual cooperation. Thank you.
Now, I want to invite Professor Mengesha Admassu, President of Gondar University, and one of the guests to sign the agreement. So would you come, please, Professor Mengesha?
His Excellency, Mr. Isiah Leggett, County Executive, Montgomery County, Maryland. His Excellency, Ato Getinet Amare, Deputy Mayor, Gondar City, dear city officials, sister cities, committee members, Montgomery delegates, and Montgomery College Group. First of all, I want to remind our beloved guests that we all have been eagerly waiting for your arrival to our beautiful historical city and Gondar, and here you are. I truly value your commitment that you have come to our country, crossing almost the whole world of the count of the importance and interest to work with us. It is really a great pleasure and privilege to see you all here in Gondar. On behalf of the University of Gondar community and on my own behalf, I wish to express my heartfelt appreciation to all of you for coming here and being with us. I welcome you to the historical place of Gondar town and I welcome you to the land of 13 months of sunshine, Ethiopia. University of Gondar has a big dream. It is envisioning being one of the leading societal problem-solving universities of the countries in 2020. For this, it has devised and introduced a new 5-year strategy plan, which has already been implemented since the recent past. However, in order to realize this big dream, working in collaboration with the huge partners, the city of Gondar and Montgomery and its universities and college is a unique opportunity to our university. I dare to say that our performance as a university is bubbling over, be it in construction expansion of or diversity of community service, in quality education, or diversity of scientific research being conducted. We are presently delivering more than 64 postgraduate programs and more than 53 undergraduate programs. Being located in the city of Gondar, we believe that the development of our university means the development of the city. And your coming here and support and collaboration both with the city and the university is extremely important to us for keeping the fire of enthusiasm burning till we reach our goals. Esteemed guests, I believe the visit and the meeting here is a unique opportunity and is in favor of strong stance for all of us to come together, acquaint each other, and share experience and what you see as the best practices. Montgomery County is on the way to work with the city of Gondar and thus University of Gondar. This very practice of the sister city makes me consider the visit and meeting as a demonstration of solidarity between the two cities and University of Gondar as well. As a result, I say this visit is a blessing for both to the university and the historic city of Gondar, for it will lay ground by drawing valuable lessons in order to integrate the two sister cities as well as the university. I would like also to take this chance to reassure our guests that University of Gondar, as always, is ready to learn what it takes from the experience of our guests and is badly in need of working with you in a stronger collaboration. Hence, we are very grateful for the opportunity to be part of this historical agreement. Distinguished guests, it's my belief and wish that our visitors will pass a quality time while you stay with us at the university, as well as the historical, beautiful town of Gondar. It's my pleasure to welcome you home and invite you to feel at home. I am also sure that this meeting and visit will be a memorable, highly educational, and sparkling inspirational to exchange and develop vulnerable, rich experience, thus instill the tradition of collaboration between the two cities and the universities. Thank you for coming to the city of Gondar and have a good time. I thank you very much.
And as I stated earlier, our college sent a delegation. So to speak on behalf of the delegation, Dr. Beverly Walker-Griffea.
Can I have the Montgomery College delegation to please stand? On behalf of our president, Dr. Darion Pollard, who could not be with us today, and 60,000 students, faculty, staff, administrators, we say thank you. Thank you for the hospitality that you have shown us throughout this time period that we've been here. Thank you for the passion that you've shown us about what it takes at Gondar to be successful with our students. Thank you for giving the time and the effort for us to create a partnership for sister cities. This is very, very, very important to our college, and we look forward to working with each one of you closely to build a bigger collaboration, a longer collaboration, and one that will be sustainable throughout the time. Thank you very much.
በጣም እናመሰግናለን። የተላለፈውን መልእክት ብዙዎቻችሁ ተከታትላችኋል፣ ግን ለመጠነኛ ለማስታወስ ያህል በሞንጎመሪ ኮሌጅ ስም ፕሬዝዳንቱ በዚህ ባይገኙም በሳቸውና በኮሌጁ በሚገኙ 60,000 ተማሪዎች ስም ላመሰግናችሁ እወዳለሁ። ጊዜያችሁን ሰጣችሁ በዚህ ከፍተኛ ክብርና ሞገስ በሚገባው የስምምነት ስርዓት ላይ በመገኘታችሁና ለኛም ተገቢውን ክብር ሰጣችሁ አብራችሁን ስለሰነበታችሁ በጣም እናመሰግናለን። ግንኙነታችን ተጠናክሮ ይቀጥላል ነው ያሉት። በጣም እናመሰግናለን። ከዚህ ቀጥሎ የፕሮፌሰር ይግዛው ከበደ የጎንደር ከተማ እህት ከተሞች ግንኙነት የሥራ አስፈጻሚ ኮሚቴ ሊቀመንበር አጠር ያለ መልእክት ያስተላልፉልናል። ፕሮፌሰር ይግዛው
His Excellency Mr. Isiah Leggett, Montgomery County Executive, His Excellency Mr. Getinet Amare, Mayor of Gondar City, His Excellency Professor Mengesha Admassu, President of the University of Gondar, dear honorable delegates from Montgomery, invited guests. The fact that 37 people from Montgomery County came to Gondar indicates a fruitful future collaboration between Gondar and Montgomery. Today, we'll sign an agreement to twin Gondar and Montgomery as sister cities. You're here to confirm that you are our sisters and brothers. Being a sister or brother has a special meaning. That means we love and support each other. During the past 3 days, you have been visiting different historical places in Gondar. This visit is part of the benefit you can get from Gondar. The advantage of this link is to both parties, even though the benefit Gondar will get from Montgomery may outweigh. What can people from Montgomery get from Gondar? The following are some of the benefits. One, you will get love and respect from Gondar people. I think you have witnessed this. And two, America and Ethiopia are different in many aspects. Your experience in Gondar in particular, and Ethiopia in general, will broaden your scope of knowledge. What's not available in America can be available here. For example, you can learn the culture of the area. University students from Montgomery can learn about tropical diseases, which are not there or less prevalent in America. The presence of University of Gondar, as mentioned by Professor Mengesha, is an excellent opportunity for student and staff exchange. Three, we can conduct collaborative research of local and international interest, especially the group from the Montgomery College can enjoy conducting collaborative research with researchers from the University of Gondar. And four, what most people elsewhere in the world know about Ethiopia is poverty. Even though we can't deny poverty, there is also beauty in Ethiopia. In fact, the level of poverty has decreased according to the official reports. Gondar is an old historical city which was founded by Emperor Fasilides around the year 1635. There are different tourist attraction sites in Gondar. Some of the many sites are the Castle of Fasilides, I hope you have seen it, Devra Brahman Selassie Church, Kuskwam Church, University of Gondar, including the hospital. Religious and cultural celebrations are also attracting many tourists. One of such celebrations is Maskal, which is being celebrated today. As you have seen this week, the land is covered with yellow or Maskal flowers, which you find only in Ethiopia. Apart from the man-made heritage of Gondar, nature made Gondar very beautiful. As you can see, Gondar from the center, it is surrounded by mountains. When you see Gondar from the top of these mountains, you feel as if you are flying over the city. You can appreciate this from Goa Hotel, both during the day and night time. Other tourist attraction areas in the country, like the Simen National Park, Lalibela, Aksum, monasteries in Lake Tana, the Blue Nile Fall, are not far from Gondar. Don't miss to visit these sites while you are in Gondar or while you are in Ethiopia. Then what can we get from Montgomery? Some of the benefits can be, first, friendship. Now we're friends. I declare that we're friends. And two, we share experience. 37 people are here. While we're talking, we learn a lot. And also we expect more from this collaboration. Some of our people will be visiting Montgomery and share experience from there. So this is one of the benefits we'll be getting from the collaboration. In fact, we have a big university here, and this will create to conduct collaborative research. And the fourth benefit we can get is capacity building, like training opportunities. And the fifth benefit is support to implement projects. This is very important. Visiting only will not be benefiting people. We shall implement some projects. Different countries in the world had set Millennium Development Goals. Out of the 8 goals, the 8th goal is develop a global partnership for development. This goal mainly deals with supporting developing countries in different aspects. In line with this, the support we'll be getting from Montgomery will help us achieving the different set objectives or goals. Though the needs are many, we have identified some broad projects which can be supported by Montgomery. These are supporting schools, like what you're doing. You have brought some computers and books for some of the schools. I think such support will continue, and we can also provide this opportunity to different schools in Gondar. Supporting health institutions is the other area of support. Afforestation, we shall cover the surrounding area and also the town by trees. Well construction for rural areas. Our collaboration with Corvallis had helped us to construct some wells, but there are more areas which require constructing such wells. City beautification, including beautification of the parks, which is not common in developing countries. Production of solar energies for rural areas is also another area. In the town here, there is electricity, but the rural areas do not have electricity. So thinking of producing solar energies is also another project area. Supporting children who lost their parents, like orphans, supporting poor women in generating income, supporting older people who are not getting sufficient support from relatives, and supporting disabled people are some of the project areas we can collaborate. In fact, these are very broad projects. The committee is just recently established. We'll be developing detailed projects which will be given to you. Then based on the projects, you can support us. And finally, I thank you very much for your interest in Gondar.
And now, on behalf of the Montgomery County Sister Cities, I would like to call Mr. Bill Nance, who is a board member of the Sister City.
Mr. Mayor, Mr. Leggett, sorry. Mr. Mayor, Mr. Leggett, distinguished guest, I had the honor of joining the Montgomery County Sister Cities Board from the very beginning. So I watched the process of the selection. And one thing that we didn't tell you is that the process that was described in selecting Gondar has set the bar for additional selections, because it was done so well. And this represents a real milestone, having this signing today. It's something that the board, as Mr. Leggett said earlier, had as a goal from the very beginning. So today we can fulfill that, and we thank you very much for all of your help. Thank you.
የተከበራችሁ እንግዶቻችን የተላለፈው መልእክት አጠር አድርጌ አጭር ነው፣ ግን ደግሞ መልእክቱ ምን ነበር ነው። ስለዚህ የጎንደርና የሞንጎመሪ እህትማማችነት ግንኙነት ሲጀመር ሲታሰብና ሲጀመር ሁኔታውን በጽሞና አከታተል ነበር። መጨረሻ ላይ ግን ጎንደር እንድትመረጥ ያደረጋትን ነገር ሳገኘውና አሁን ደግሞ በተግባር ሳየው እጅግ በጣም ተደስቻለሁ። አመሰግናለሁ ነው ያሉት።
And finally, I would like to call Reverend Tim Warner for him to say a few words as well.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, County Executive Leggett. It is my great honor to be a part of the delegation today and bring you greetings from Dr. Joshua Starr, who is the Superintendent of Schools in Montgomery County, Maryland. I am the Chief Engagement and Partnership Officer in Montgomery County Public Schools. And on behalf of our 150,000 students, many and increasingly whom are from Ethiopia, I greet you and tell you how delighted I am to be here with you today. I'd also like to give honor to my former leader, still my leader, a man whose great vision makes it possible for all of us to be here to do this wonderful thing at this time, a man who I've long respected, our County Executive, Isiah Leggett. And finally, I would like to give honor to my friend and colleague, Daniel Karoma, whose brilliant leadership has done all the detail work to make all of this happen. Thank you, Daniel, for the invitation to participate, as surprising as it was. We have 150,000 students in Montgomery County. My role in Montgomery County is to relate with principals and teachers and private industry and the nonprofit community on behalf of their students and their families. For me, all of our work, both here in Gondar and in Montgomery County, has to do with building a bright future together, and the only way to do it is to pay close attention to how well our children learn and achieve in school. And in order to do that, it is important to engage each student and each family. I'm grateful today to have met a special friend here when we came to do our exploratory work in January. I met a young girl at the hotel whose name struck me as being important. And translated into English, I still can't pronounce the Amharic. It translates into the word promise, promise. And today when I saw her again, she came unsolicited to me and said to me that she was making a promise that she would take her education seriously to achieve her goal of being a physician. And so I'm thankful to have her here today. I say to you on behalf of all of us in Montgomery County Public Schools and all of us in our delegation that the pledge you have made is a solemn promise where the maker of the pledge becomes synonymous in nomenclature with the pledge itself. So what you've promised today, you have the responsibility to do, and all of us will be the beneficiaries of it through this relationship. Thank you very much.
እሺ ትንሽ ዘና እንዳላችሁ በደንብ ዘና እንዳላችሁ እንገምታለን ግን ሜሮን ያሲንን አሸንፈዋለች ነው አሁን የደረሰው ዜና ሜሮን ዊንስ ያሲን ኢዛ ያሲን ኦኬ እሺ አልተሸናነፉም ነው no one wins their sisters and brothers okay thank you.
Oh, yeah, but also, by the way, Yasin is also from Montgomery County, so he's not an Ethiopian. He's not an Ethiopian, so let me just let you know that. But again, we wouldn't have been here. Yasin is one of the students at Montgomery College that organized the Ethiopian Student Association and got them involved after a lady. So we wouldn't have been here without Yasin. And I would like to especially thank the organizing committee who they've done so much work even before we even came to Gondar. They put together the agenda, they planned the logistics, they made sure that everybody didn't have to run around. And I don't know if some of you, but if you've traveled with more than 10 people, sometimes it becomes challenging. But this group, they've done such an exceptional work. So can you please help me thank Solomon Ayala, Mr. Demeke, Mr. Marie, Yasin, and Intitashas. Thank you so much for coming. All right, so right before we go into the signing ceremony, Mr. Solomon Ayala is the Vice Chair of the African Affairs Advisory Group. So he's going to say a few words. And
Chairman of what?
Oh, and the Chairman for the Montgomery Gondar Sister City. So there you go.
Good evening, and thank you for coming for this historical Montgomery Gondar Sister City signing ceremony. First, on behalf of Montgomery County African Advisory Group, I would like to thank Mr. Leggett, Montgomery County Executive, for connecting Montgomery County with other cities in the world. And also I would like to thank Mr. Getinet, Mayor of Gondar, his staff, Gondar Mercy, and the people of Gondar for your support and an Ethiopian hospitality. On December 2010, 9 African countries, including Ethiopia, tried to win a sister city relationship with Montgomery County. After 6 months of process, the Ethiopian community based on sister city selection process and criteria, selects Gondar to compete with other African cities. Gondar was selected mainly because of her age and historical sites. Finally, from 3 African cities of both cities in Sierra Leone, Manji in Cameroon, and Gondar, the Montgomery County African Advisory Group recommended Gondar to represent Africa. And the Montgomery County Sister City Board approved Gondar to be the African sister city of Montgomery County. The success of African sister city selection process was the result of the African community. Like my friend and my teacher, Ghanaian Kennedy. And also the Ethiopian community. We are 4 here, Nkutatash, Yasin, Damak, and Maruye. The Montgomery Gondar sister city is a mutual relationship in which both have a lot to offer and to gain from each other. Ethiopia, Africa will be an asset for Montgomery sister city relationship. Ethiopia is very old beyond imagination, dating back to the very beginning of mankind. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church is the oldest Christian church in Africa. Muslim refugees were given asylum in Ethiopia and free to worship before its birthplace of Arabia. I born and grow in Gondar, but for the last 3 days, I learned a lot, and I hope other members of the group also learned more than me. After January 2012 Montgomery County Sister City exploratory trip in Gondar, we planned and worked on high-impact and low-cost projects. As a result, we decided to support the Gondar Hospital, Gondar Polyclinic with medical equipment and drugs, and establish a computer lab in different schools. To start this project, we purchased 20 computers and provide to Hubret Elementary School and also ship different medical items for Gondar City. We will also have a student exchange program and work on Gondar City rural drinking water projects. Finally, I would also like to thank the following who support us: Montgomery College, Montgomery County Faith Community, Montgomery College Ethiopian Student Association, Tzadiko Yohannes Student Association in DC, Ethiopian Embassy in Washington, DC, Gondar University, Ethiopian Airlines, and the Ethiopian business community. Thank you all. ጤና ይስጥልኝ። በዚህ ታሪካዊ የሞንጎመሪ ጎንደር የህትማማችነት ግንኙነት የፊርማ ስነ ስርዓት በመገኘታችሁ አመሰግናለሁ። የከተሞች የህትማማችነት ግንኙነት በሁለት ተራርቀው በሚገኙ ህዝቦች ከተሞች መካከል በኢኮኖሚ፣ በባህል፣ በጤናና በማህበራዊ ጉዳይ ላይ የተመሰረተ የህዝቦች ግንኙነት ነው። ይህ ግንኙነት ሁለቱንም የሚጠቅም ነው። ጎንደር ባለፉት 3 ቀናት እንኳን የህዝቧን እንግዳ ተቀባይነት፣ አፍቃሪነት፣ ባህሏና ታሪኳን አቅርባለች። ሞንጎመሪ ካውንቲን በባህል ልውውጥ በተጨማሪ የተማሪዎች ልውውጥ ማድረግ፣ በትምህርት፣ በጤናና በውሃ ጉድጓድ ላይ የመሳተፍ እቅድ አለው። አሁን ስንመጣ 20 አዲስ ኮምፒውተሮች ለህብረት ትምህርት ቤት ያመጣን ሲሆን በቀጣዮችም ሌሎች ትምህርቶች ለማድረስ እቅድ አለን። በተጨማሪም በአየርና በየብስ የህክምና መድኃኒቶችና መገልገያዎችን ለጎንደር ሆስፒታልና ፖሊክሊኒክ አምጥተናል። ይህ ግንኙነት በውጭ የምንገኝ የብዙ ኢትዮጵያውያን ውጤት ነው። ከኢትዮጵያውያን በተጨማሪም የሌሎች አፍሪካ ተወላጆች ወገኖቻችን ድጋፍ ነው። ለዚህ ዘላቂ ህዝቦች ግንኙነት ከእናንተ ጋር ለመስራት በውጭ በምንገኝ ኢትዮጵያውያን ስም አረጋግጣለሁ። አመሰግናለሁ።
Now this is the time for performing the signing agreement. ኦኬ በጣም እናመሰግነው። አሁን ቀጥለው የሚፈርሙት የጎንደር ከተማ የከተሞች ግንኙነት የስራ አስፈጻሚ ኮሚቴ ሊቀመንበር ፕሮፌሰር ይግዛው ከበደ will sign on behalf of the Sister City Association of Gondar City.
And on behalf of the Montgomery County Sister City, Mr. William Bill Nance will sign. We can have the two Sister City committee members shake hands and pictures. And on behalf of the African Affairs Advisory Group in Montgomery County, Mr. Solomon Ayala will sign.
Respected guests, ladies and gentlemen, this is the time for signing the two leaders. So, please, አቶ ጌትነት አማረ የተከበሩ አቶ ጌትነት አማረ ጎንደር ከተማ አስተዳደር ምክትል ከንቲባ ፊርማውን እንዲፈርሙ እንጠይቃለን።
We have one more announcement to make. We need the mic. I want to thank, just one more announcement. I want to thank all of the participants for signing this historic agreement, all of you for coming out today. But we know that we would not be here today without the tremendous leadership and the person who really pulled a great deal of this together. It happens to be his birthday. It's Daniel, so I'm going to give him the pen in recognition of his birthday. A happy birthday gift to him.
Happy
More information about the Sister Cities partnership between Gondar, Ethiopia and Montgomery County, Maryland is at montgomerysistercities.org. The site contains information about and photos of the city of Gondar. This has been a production of Montgomery College Television. You can find more MCTV programming at youtube.com/Montgomery College. And you can keep up with MCTV news and information at facebook.com/Montgomery College TV.